July 27th, 2025. Before dawn, the silence over Donetsk is shattered. A North Korean armored battalion, 60 T-90 tanks, dozens of armored carriers, and thousands of infantry pushes forward in a coordinated assault. Their mission: break the Ukrainian front in one decisive strike. For a moment, it looks unstoppable, but within seconds, the spearhead begins to collapse. The lead tank detonates a hidden mine. Its turret is launched into the air. The vehicles behind swerve into the safe lanes mapped out for the advance, only to discover those paths are deliberate traps. Carefully engineered choke points force armor to bunch together. Hidden charges collapse makeshift bridges. And then the sky darkens with drones. Small, fast, and almost silent, suicide drones dive into convoys, slamming into turrets, exploding inside supply trucks. Electronic warfare systems jam radios and GPS, leaving commanders blind. The armored column, once a spearhead, realizes it has stepped into a box from which there is no escape. The Ukrainians call it a kill box. This outcome was no accident. It was the result of Operation Frost Hook, a Ukrainian plan months in the making. A defensive design that lures attackers into apparent corridors of safety, only to slam them shut with mines, artillery, and drones. Phase 1. Deceive the enemy's intelligence. Phase 2. Shape the battlefield with hidden engineering. Phase 3. Unleash overwhelming firepower. It is a playbook written not for survival, but for annihilation. The drones return, this time in swarms. FPV units crash directly into tank optics, blinding gunners. Others strike fuel convoys, igniting fireballs that spread through the armored ranks. The tighter the formation becomes, the easier the artillery finds its mark. Shells begin to fall in precise rhythm, hammering vehicles already disabled. Every explosion shrinks the spearhead further. Retreat should be the natural response. But even this option is cut off. Exit routes mined. Bridges pre-sighted by artillery. Delayed charges erupt just as columns attempt to turn back. Within 90 minutes, the battalion is no longer an organized force. It is fragments of wreckage scattered across the steppe. Entire convoys vanish. Infantry is left stranded, with no cover and no command. Operation Frost Hook was more than just a tactical victory. It was a showcase of modern integrated warfare. Drones, artillery, engineering, and electronic jamming working as one seamless system. For decades, military doctrine held that heavy armor decides the battlefield. Here, armor was reduced to static targets. Millions of dollars of steel neutralized by weapons that cost only a fraction. The battle also sent a message far beyond Donetsk. To allies and adversaries alike, massed formations, no matter how powerful, can be dismantled if innovation dictates the fight. Ukraine demonstrated that flexibility and precision can overturn sheer numbers. What mattered was not how many tanks rolled forward, but how effectively they could be trapped and destroyed. In the end, the operation became a symbol, a reminder that wars are no longer decided by size alone. Victory now belongs to those who adapt faster, strike smarter, and innovate relentlessly. On that July morning, an armored spearhead vanished in less than 2 hours, and the future of warfare was rewritten.